Tal chicos y chicas, bienvenidos al Lutic Gameplays. Estamos acá con la segunda, bueno, la primera misión para abrir lo que es la tienda de las piedritas rojas de Albedo. La misión con la que se abre esta tienda se llama DESEO ponzoñoso. Tengo entendido que te deben dar esa arma y con cada nivel del... Es como lo de los meteoritos de la vez pasada. Con cada nivel que va avanzando esto, tiene diferentes habilidades en la montaña, en la espina dragón. Entonces vamos a ver cómo nos va. Vamos a empezar, a ver cómo está la cosa. Ahí está, desbloqueado después de deseo ponzoñoso. Entonces hay que hacer la misión de deseo ponzoñoso. Ya hice la introducción, ahí les puse el video antes. Y pues espero que disfruten y si les está gustando mi contenido, intenten suscribirse. Es totalmente gratis. Y la diversión es para siempre. Bueno chicos, vamos a empezar con esto. Desbloquea después de completar el deseo ponzoñoso. Ok, vamos a la misión. Ahí está la misión. Ya estamos marcando el mapa. Ok, es acá. Esto es como un pueblito. Stevens. Ay, cool. Claro. La tierra. Nuevo. Está nuevo. Ahí está acá. Ah, mira, es de las piezas que hacen daño de crío. Está re bueno por los personajes de hielo. Está ahí, después veremos qué hacer. Bueno, comenzamos con el deseo porque quiero abrir esa tienda.
Are you here to explore the snowy mountain too? You scared me. Please, don't scare me like that. I was giving my research report some much-needed consideration. But you were just standing over there, staring into space. Not at all. I was just thinking of a name for a new subspecies of sweet flower I propagated. It has seeds that are 4 times as large as normal. Oh, are you interested? Wonderful. Next time, please allow me to show you the fruits of my work. It's a shame. If I wasn't coming to this mountain, I would have brought some samples with me. Yeah. Weren't you doing research in the city? How come you're here? Timaeus and I were helping Albedo organize research data. Timaeus just left, in fact. You didn't run into him? Sure didn't. He said that he wasn't as sharp as Albedo when it came to data. By quite a long shot, in fact. The significance of some things Albedo is able to grasp almost immediately, but we, on the other hand, take considerable time. I fear that this must be the difference in our knowledge and experience showing. Timaeus seemed rather depressed about the matter. He said he was going to take a walk, so I'm currently settling the leftover affairs myself. I was originally going to take a look around myself after finishing up here, but unexpectedly, I gleaned some interesting data from these reports. But, well, guess my search for secrets will have to wait.
Secrets? Ooh, what secrets?
Actually, do you two have time right now?
Don't have anything on us but that.
Then, could I ask you for a favor? In truth, I feel like Albedo is concealing something from myself and Timaeus.
Es otra cosa.
But isn't he your teacher? What would a teacher have to hide from his students?
That's true, but I feel like he's always hiding something. It is my personal guess that it is some great secret of alchemy.
Wait, how are you so sure?
Timaeus and I are both passionate researchers of alchemy. If it was anything else, Albedo wouldn't have any reason to hide it from us.
You do have a point.
Could you help me investigate what it is that Albedo's hiding? Please. I'm just too curious.
What do you think?
Yes! Thank you, thank you.
All right. Let's take a little trip, shall we?
Va a ser bueno esto. El deseo ponzoñoso del Albedo.
Albedo's secret must be something truly extraordinary. But if that's the case, why the secrecy in the first place?
Aquí a la montaña, claro. Esa es Joel allá. En la montaña. Vamos a ver qué dice Albedo. Albedo. Alberto. El amigo Alberto. Es un amigo Alberto. El amigo, no, es un amigo de verdad.
Why are you here? Are you lost?
No, we're not.
Of quemarlo.
Hey, what are you doing? Our mission calls for a delicate approach. Sure, but still.
Actually, you've arrived at just the right moment. I have business with you too, in fact. Here, catch.
Huh? What's this?
As you can see, it is a sword. I did not make this sword. However, I did add some alchemical touches to it. Would you like to try it out? My research indicates that this sword has some unique property. You can use it, but I need to gather data from it quite urgently. So, could I bother you to use it in battle?
Wait a second. How can there be a sword that only one person can use?
Very astute of you. This sword has indeed had a curse laid upon it. An ordinary person would be unable to wield it at all. However, you are an exception.
Huh?
Or perhaps I should say that only you are immune to the curse. As such, who could I find to help me if not you? We gain little from saying more. Go find some monsters nearby. After all, Some things are best discovered through practice.
Bueno, hace un bono de XP de arma. Aumenta un 16% de daño de habilidad elemental. Está normalona, pero está bueno que tenga para daño. No tengo materiales para ponerle, creo. Bueno. Ya, bueno. Ya vale, ¿cuánto más vamos a subir? A ver. Wow. Va a ser un desmadre subirla a esta cosa. Puta, nivel 40 nada más de llevar tren. Me hace sube bastante fuerte. Voy a ver qué trabajarlo. Ok, ¿y qué se lo pongo? Ah, falta que esa espadita normal. Me chifa tren. Aquí es solo. Pues hay que equipar este güey. Vamos a ver el arma solo. Confirmar si es espadita. Esta acá. Chinga si es espadita. ¿Quién se lo pongo? Espadita. Entonces si tuviera al Bennett se lo pondría de plano. Ah, no, ya sé quién se lo voy a poner. Amigo Kiki. Sí, a Kiki se lo voy a poner. Vamos a retirar a Barbarita un tiempo. Espero que la pueda usar otra cosa. Chinga, pero Kiki es de hielo. Te le voy a dar una tortiza, ¿no? Uf, ¿quién lo usamos? Mejor.
Is there time for a quick snack?
¿Quién usa una espadita? Puede ser este cabrón. Este cabrón me cae mal. Kiki, pero es de hielo.
1, 2,
Hermano de viajeros que es de viento. Podría ayudar. Este cabrón es de hielo, no sirve para nada. Este es de flecha. Ah, este cabroncito. Mata otoneado. Pues qué te diré. ¿Qué te digo? Va a tener que ser el prota. Va a tener que ser el amigo prota. ¿El prota o el Kiki? ¿Qué prefieres? El problema de Kiki está muy bajo su nivel de cómo se llama, de luz. Este es 60. No lo he podido ascender todavía. No, no subamos, que te dijo. No, está en 44. No, un golpe lo va a matar este güey. Pro también lo tiene nivel 60. Y lo tengo de anemo ahorita. Perfecto. Pues va a tener que ser el...
One up in no time.
este güey. O sea que hay que usarla. Utiliza la espada. Sí, hay que usarla. Sí, hay que usarlo. Bueno, agarro tu prota. Pone algo de
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
¿Qué te ponemos, prota? ¿Está haciendo no? Chinga, pone senderio. Espérate. Vamos a ascenderte, cabrón. Aguanta un poco mejor los putazos. Máscara pedida, ¿no? Espérate. Ah, bueno. Vamos a ver prota. Nivel 70, pero no tengo libritos, ¿no? No tengo libritos, para que me debiste haber hecho. La espada que tiene ahorita está a nivel 40 y la nueva está a nivel 36. No hay tanta diferencia. Parece una mano por eso ahorita. Artefactos, verga, no está nada bueno. Y si le pongo los artefactos, a ver, ¿con cuánto nos pide de ataque? Sí, pero no tengo nada tuneado ahorita. Mucho. Fíjate de esas cosas puestas, no están tuneadas. Y acá. A ver, subirle. Pues hasta que sirvió el prota. No manches, no tengo dinero. No he conseguido dinero rápido. No voy a poner esas florecitas ahorita. ¿Qué otro remedio? Vea. Ay, florecitas odiosas. Florecitas o... Tengo cobre. De chicha por acá. 61. No puedo, ni 10 me puedo comprar, no jodan. Ni 10 me puedo comprar. Verga. ¿Sabes qué? Lánzate así como vas. ¿Qué es la puta espada? Vale. ¿Qué más puedo subir, prota? Si me voy a cambiar, este cabrón nunca lo uso. Voy a cambiarle cosas ahorita. Vaya. Entre dos piedras muestra elemental, no importa más que tenga algo. Que sea. Ay, por Dios. Nunca uso el prota. Puedes poner los objetos de otro personaje. Ay, no sé qué hacer. Vamos a ver si no me da muy duro. Es cero todo. Talentos. Sí puedo mejorar, pero no hay mora. Así que pues vamos a matar monstruos. Vamos a matar monstruos. Para mí todos los golpes tienen que ser con el prota porque te cañan daño. 200 metros. Mira, estos son las costillas de un dragón. De cabeza. Ay, ¿por qué te agarro de allá, pendejo? Te agarraste. La costilla del dragón. Hay que averiguar el background de esa onda. Área de congelado.
How about those over there?
Inmune todo. Nice. Ok, parece que no me están exigiendo usar los chingados. Si no hay que usar espada en el suelo. No hay que usar espada.
Over here! It's with this brat! Give it back, you thief!
Treasure hoarders? There are treasure hoarders in a place this cold?
Enough talk! Hand it over!
Watch out!
There's no end to this.
Feel the beat!
¿Quién conoce el nombre del lobo? No, es una leyenda. Es real. Ah, joder. Queda un pedazo. Queda más hijueputas. Una puta. Dios, cabrón. ¿Ustedes qué? ¿Ustedes qué? ¿Qué me hablan acá? Estos son los cabrones.
Have a little taste. Picked.
Now that's rich! Treasure hoarders calling us thieves?
They certainly arrived quickly. Goodness, no.
They seem to have been talking about this sword. What's going on?
Why are you looking at me like that? Of course I didn't steal the sword. Not long ago, The knights caught a band of treasure hoarders outside the city. The goods they were smuggling were also impounded. This sword was one of those items. We believed it to be stolen plunder, but no one came to claim it. Nor could we find out where it came from, so it languished in our stores. I noticed it quite by chance while in our storehouse. To tell you the truth, such an old sword would see little use outside of alchemy.
You claimed it for yourself? Just like that? So, then what happened? You just took it with you?
Indeed. And I initially intended to perform some experiments on it. But I unexpectedly discovered its true origins in the This ancient-looking weapon once passed through the hands of a now-deceased blacksmith. It is a legendary, magical sword.
A magical sword?
It is said that the smith vanished not long after creating the weapon, with the weapon subsequently becoming lost to time. Working backwards from its eventual fate as plunder, one can guess that it was then stolen by the treasure hoarders, where it remained in obscurity till recently.
The blacksmith who made this weapon disappeared? That's kinda spooky. No wonder it's cursed.
Exactly. Do you know the story of Durin in this mountain? Durin was the black dragon who menaced Mondstadt, before finally being defeated by the combined efforts of the Valen and the Animo Archon Barbados. After a fierce battle, the vanquished Durin crashed to ruin here, falling into the thick snow. Snow gathers atop this mountain and never melts, which is a most curious phenomenon. Which leads one to wonder, was Durin's fall here purely by chance, or was it intent?
Could it really have been intent?
Perhaps this place was chosen as a gravesite precisely so that the snow's power could seal the corrosive toxin coming from Durin's body. It seems plausible that Barbados would think of such a method.
Huh. Was Barbados such a capable god?
Well, these are just my postulations. I don't have any evidence. But what's for certain is that this mountain and Durin are deeply intertwined. In fact, I believe that the very sword in your hand has Durin's remains in it.
A dragon's remains?
Indeed. The dragon's eyes, claws, and scales ground into dust before being used to coat the blade. In this way, Durin's corruption and venom entered into the sword and became the source of its power. This is very advanced craftsmanship. I presume that having successfully forged the weapon, the smith must have tried it out themselves in their joy. But using the sword in battle would have allowed the corruption to seep through the blade's handle and into their bodies. Ordinary mortals cannot withstand such power. The blacksmith must then have fled, driven mad by the curse, before meeting their end in some unknown place. You've purified the Valen's tears before, which is a very rare ability indeed. This ability has protected you from being corrupted or poisoned, and you can completely eliminate their effects. Which is why you, and only you, can properly wield this sword.
Still, this sword really is huge. Yikes! It's glowing!
As far as I'm concerned, this is where the real experiment begins. This sword is still very weak at present. However, it is able to absorb energy, and through that, it is able to constantly become stronger. In some sense, you could even say that it is a living thing.
Wow.
Well then, traveler, adventure with it to your heart's content. I need you to help it grow. I believe that we will soon have all the proof that we need.
Pues esa fue la misión. Mejora de esa ponzoñoso nivel 20. Reúne 60 fragmentos de escarcha. ¿Qué son los fragmentos de escarcha? Sí. Imagino que son los rojos, tal vez. Ni idea. Nivel 40. Y llegar a 40. Bueno, hay lana, hay que hacer estas cosas. Teóricamente puedo usar la tienda, ¿no? Ah, mira, sí hay otra misión, por eso. Ahora la tienda puedo comprar algo. No está mal. Vamos a ver. Wow, sí puedo hacer esta misión. Bueno, pues esto va a ir en el siguiente capítulo, chicos. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos y vamos a hacer otro video con la siguiente misión.